Becoming a millionaire with crypto isn't about luck. There are many people that actually reached millionaire status, but then they lost all the money because they didn't know how they reached there in the first place. So in this video, I'm gonna give you my top 3 actions you need to take to become a millionaire and actually keep the money. The first action you need to take to become a millionaire with crypto is make asymmetric, high conviction bets. Majority of people in crypto invest in 20, 50 different projects. It's very difficult to keep track of so many projects. Instead of that, have 3, max 5 high quality projects, and you'll see that not only you'll make far more money, but you'll have less stress. When I started with crypto, this was by far one of my biggest mistakes. It cost me a lot of money because I had my money in 20 different projects instead of having in high quality ones. So if you do that, if you invest in 3 to 5 projects, you'll make far more money. For example, in my case, my portfolio is in 4 coins, mostly in DAO, but I also have Bitcoin, Sui, and Solana. Why? I understand that Bitcoin is digital gold. It's the biggest and best store of value you have. Great. You have DAO, decentralized artificial intelligence platform. You can solve any problem you want using Tau Tensor. And then you have Solana, the most used chain, very fast, cheap. And then you have Sui that competes with Solana, even with a better technology, but it's starting. So for me, these 4 projects, you can't go wrong with them. Second action you need to take is master timing. So in crypto, you see the opposite of what you actually should do. Majority of people buy when everyone is speaking about it, when everyone is euphoric. People like to do big bets, but actually that's the wrong time to do it. When people are afraid, when every single piece of news is negative and people are saying, oh, this crypto is going to zero, this is the end, blah, 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 this is when you should invest. It's difficult. Majority of people say to do this, but in reality, you don't do it. So instead of buying at the top when you are afraid, actually that's the right time to buy. If you do that, you'll see that you will outperform 99% of investors, because to be honest, I've been speaking with really big investors. They always invest in times of fear. That's when you make the most money. Another very important thing is take profits. Even if it's a high conviction bet, then for example, for me, I have Tau as my number 1. I will always take profits. Of course, I will keep a bag for the next few years, but always take some money off of the table, because you never know, market can turn really quickly. So take profits when everyone is speaking about it, buy when everyone is selling it. Another very important aspect to actually master timing is know how to trade. When I started with crypto, I didn't know how to trade. I didn't know about macroeconomics. So I just followed the hype. I went to Twitter, saw some people speaking about the project, I would buy it. That's the wrong way to do. Instead of that, you learn how to trade basic things, you learn how macroeconomics work, and you will see that you will buy at different times of 99% of people. Another very important aspect is play the long-term game. Instead of trying to become rich quick, oh, let me make 50, 100x in 3 months, think in 5 years from now. If you do things correctly in crypto, in 5 years you can turn 50k into $1 million, no problem. You find high conviction bets, you know how to trade, and you know about macroeconomics, you are patient enough, and you make 20x your money. Currently, we are in a bull market, Bitcoin making all-time highs around 111k. Usually, altcoins move in the last phase of the cycle. So last cycle, Bitcoin went from 10 to 40k, altcoins barely moved, and then Bitcoin went from 40 to 60k, and altcoins did like 10x in a span of 4 months. So in times like this, really good to buy altcoins, because Bitcoin is still outperforming them, and then maybe in 3-6 months from now, altcoins are going to do very well. That will be the time to sell. Another thing that makes a lot of people losing money with crypto is FOMO, fear of missing out. It's far better for you to take profits when you see that your investments are doing well, maybe double, triple, 4 times, 5 times, wherever. Take profits, because it's better to miss the upside than losing the money, because if you lose the money, then you don't have money to invest. So instead of doing that, be more conservative, take profits along the way, and you'll see that in the long term, you will outperform everyone. Yeah, you're gonna have people that do 100x with meme coins, but trust me, the ones that do 100x with meme coins, usually they lose it all at the same time, because it's gambling, it's casino. If you want to be actually successful with crypto, it will not be with memes or shitty altcoins, will be with legit projects and with a higher time frame. A really good example of timing is 1 month ago, Tau Tensor was at 160. I told my big clients, 7-8 figures, time to buy. No one wants to buy Tau now, they will regret later. Voila, Tau is close to 500, almost at 3.5 times from where it was, and as you can see, see, I bought a lot in fear. Now everyone is starting to speak about, so maybe taking some profits is also a good idea. This is the third action you need to take to become a millionaire with crypto. Surround yourself with really smart investors, people that know how the crypto game works. In the beginning, when I started, I tried to do everything by my own. What happened? I lost it all. Instead of that, there are not many people in crypto that are legit. I know that, but if you find them, there are a few. Speak with them, try to learn with them, and you will see that instead of making maybe 2 times your money, or even maybe you will lose all your money because you don't know when to take profits, how the macroeconomic landscape works, you'll see that in 5 years, instead of having maybe 100%, maybe not even that, you're gonna have 10 times more money or 20 times more money. So it's something I really recommend. Find a mentor, find someone that can help you, because instead of taking maybe 5 years for you to learn something, you can learn it in a month. That was something that helped me becoming really successful with crypto, was to find the right people to help me. How to actually know if the person you want to work with or your mentor is legit or not? Look at the videos. For example, in my case, almost every single coin I spoke about, altcoin, they did very well. I exited some of them, made really good money, but in general, say 99% of the investments I did, they all went very well. So what do? You look at their history, you look at the videos. I've been speaking about some really good altcoins before almost everyone else, especially for example Tensor. Before almost everyone started speaking about it, I already was investing in it because I understood how big this could become. So something important for you, see their content, see if they are trying to scam you, see the kind of videos they have. If you are speaking about meme coins and hey, you're gonna make 100x in a month, they are a scammer. If they are telling you to have a higher time frame, to be patient, to actually put the hours, yes, that's the person you want to work with. That's why I decided to create 3 different subscriptions, because I know that it's really difficult to have access to high quality information in crypto. That's why I created Pro subscription. If you are just starting with crypto, I will recommend you this. You're gonna have market updates, you're gonna have trades, you're gonna have a basic understanding of the crypto markets work. If you are really serious, if you already have some experience, or even if you are starting out, I would recommend you my elite option, where you're gonna have daily market updates, live presentations, you're gonna have PDFs speaking about macroeconomics, you're gonna have trades, you're gonna have so many different features. You're gonna have also something very important, which is a guide from beginner to pro, a website I created with all the information I know. So if you want to become a pro with crypto, definitely join my elite group. For example, my Discord members knew ahead that, in my opinion, there was a 90% chance of Bitcoin reaching new all-time highs in May. I said that end of March, beginning of April. Now you can see Bitcoin is at 111k. Basically what I've been speaking about, my members already knew with a month and a half ago. Majority of people that have a significant amount of wealth, they don't invest in crypto because they see so much shit, meme coins, terrible altcoins. So if you have 6-7 figures, you can turn maybe 1 million into 10 to 20 million in 5 years. So that's what I'm offering. It will be the best crypto group, and I'm 100% sure that we can build a $1 billion hedge fund. And if you are interested, all these subscriptions, you're gonna have the link in the bio for Elite, for Pro, and for Exclusive. If you have any doubts, you can contact me on Instagram. It's the best place because it's verified. So DM me there and I will answer any questions you have. Crypto is a lifetime opportunity. If you know what you are doing, you will have better returns than real estate, stock market. Having your own business definitely is the best risk reward we have. The problem is 99% of people that speak about, they don't know. If you wanna learn the best information possible, make sure you subscribe this channel and you'll see you'll be ahead of 99% of people.